Let's get it, man. Andrew loses his patience with Naima from Jubilee. Let's get it. Let's go.
And everything is subjective.
Wait a second. You're so right. So from your view, everything that's a right would be subjective?
I think that everything that exists would be subjective at that point.
Okay.
Anything that comes from our minds and doesn't exist in the natural world would be subjective.
Okay, so then rights are subjective, meaning it's just concepts that we make up.
I don't think that rights are concepts that we make up.
No, yeah.
I think, honestly, Andrew, my issue with
I
where
don't
you're
care about
going in
anything
this
you're about to
debate,
say. Just want to know
if
where
you don't care
rights
about
come
anything
from.
that I'm about to say, then why should I bother to
Where do
speak?
rights come from?
I believe that humans have natural rights. I believe that humans are
Okay,
entitled to
natural rights.
Yes.
Okay, so natural right theory is what Nala believes, or I'm sorry, not Nala. What is it? Naima. Sorry, natural rights. Okay, and
I don't think that they have to be ordained by God. I believe that everyone has an inherent set of rights.
They're inherent.
Yes, natural, inherent, these are synonyms.
So where do they come from?
They come from our existence. What do you mean? It's a right. It's not a physical thing. Like, you get that, right?
No.
No?
He's asking you a very philosophical question that you should dodge as much as possible, because there really is no answer to that, because his answer would be God, and then where did God come from? Like, you know, you can go all day in circles with the same conversation, and that, I guess that's how he drags the views up, though. So I guess it does work for that reason.
Yeah, for me.
No, well, the right to life, life comes from being alive. So what do you mean, where does it come from? Where does life come from?
No.
Well, life comes from when a man and a woman are in love, and they hold hands for a very long time, they can make a baby. That's where life comes from.
So these natural rights that you claim that we have, which are inherent, if they're inherent, does that mean that everybody has them?
Yes, I believe everyone has them, but they can be infringed upon, and that is immoral.
I see. So
that is the definition, in my opinion, of morality, is infringing on one's natural rights.
So you're born with rights?
Yes.
So they're not social constructs that we make up? They exist outside of that?
Well, I mean, it's not a physical thing.
Oh, it's not. Well, I'll tell you a couple of terms. Objective and then subjective. Objective means that it does not depend on the mind. An example is that tree out there would exist if there was no
Andrew, I know what objective and subjective means.
Then tell me what subjective means.
Subjective is something that is malleable, it can change. It's not a fact.
No. Subjective, no. Philosophical subjectivity just means depends on the mind.
Okay, so that's exactly what I just said.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to this though. I was trying to give you the example so I could clarify the position. I want to try to have a good faith debate. I don't know why you refuse to clarify your positions for me.
I just clarified my position.
Okay, so
now clarify
so
yours
is
for me.
it so are rights subjective?
I believe rights are subjective across society.
Then how can they be inherent?
I believe that certain rights are inherent and certain are subjective.
Okay, so how? So
I mean, there's no limit on how many rights a human can have.
Which inherent rights are objective?
Which inherent rights are objective? I think that the right to life is objective.
Okay, so then if it's objective and it does not depend on human minds, where can we find it?
We can find it in being alive. What the fuck are you talking about?
Where can you find the right to life absent the grounding in meaning all minds are gone? Remember I told you objective means you don't need any human minds. I tried to explain this to you a second ago. Now you just walked into a horrible trap. Objective means does not depend on a mind. What you just got done telling me is that you have an inherent right to life and it's objective. That would mean that right does not require human minds. So you should be able to point to where it is. Where is it?
Andrew, rights are not physical, though. Not everything that is objective is physical.
Okay, then what is everything that's objective if it's not physical?
Yeah, she just made a good point, because again, I like where this is going, but at the same time, like, she made a good point. The tree is physical. You can see the tree. A right on a piece of paper is not physical. God is not physical. It's not. Like, it's all subjective. Like, everything that you could give out to describe any kind of right or anything is subjective. What is the fucking point? Why don't you just debate force doctrine like y'all came here to do?
Well, you just defined it.
What?
You just defined
what are you talking about? An objective means it requires or does not require human minds.
Honestly, this is getting annoying.
Philosophical objectivity requires minds. Put that in.
No, don't put requires minds. Just put definition.
I'll do it for both of you.
Thank you.
So objectivity The quality of being objective.
Thank you, Merriam-Webster.
You have to put philosophical objectivity requires minds.
Okay.
That way we can clarify
Let's just do a basic definition of objectivity and work off of that.
So, objective, not influenced by personal feelings or opinions in considering and representing facts.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that would have to be material.
Not all facts are material, Andrew.
Which ones?
I mean, air exists.
Is air material?
Actually, yeah, air is. Okay, yeah, air is material. I'll give you that one. Oh God.
Okay, so we have inherent rights that aren't material, but they're objective.
Andrew, there are immaterial facts. Do you genuinely not believe that?
What?
I mean, thoughts. Like humans
Thoughts
have thoughts. Thoughts are not material.
Where do they
Facts.
come from? Something material?
What you laughing from? Oh my God. He's so stupid.
But a thought is not material.
How do you know?
Believe that a thought is material?
How do you know?
When you have thoughts, does steam rise out of your fucking head? No.
How do you know thought's not material?
How do you know thoughts
Very
are?
serious.
Well, the thing is
What
like,
thought that you've had is material?
you would ground a thought in a brain, right?
Yeah, but a brain and a thought are two different things.
So you would agree with me that if there was no more brains, there would be no more thoughts.
Well, your brain creates thoughts.
So without,
But a thought is your material.
So without-
Are you really trying to argue that there is a material thought?
Oh, I'm going to tell you.
Then what the fuck are you talking
I'm
about?
going to tell you so that you understand. Do you agree with me that if we have no more brains, we have no more thoughts?
Sure.
Okay, great. Then what that means is that you're appealing to something material for thought. Okay.
But a thought is still immaterial.
Okay. Well,
it doesn't hate
hang
that.
on. The trick here is to understand that when I say objective, right?
Sure.
It means it doesn't depend on a mind. When I say subjective,
This motherfucker think he eating. He think he eating. Oh my God, he think he eating. Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm over here watching this Andrew Wilson dude. You wanna come on camera? Or you home?
Yeah, I'm home.
All right, you should listen to this. This is actually pretty good. All right, I'm gonna hit it back.
Okay.
I'm doing a reaction though.
Okay.
it means it does depend.
Okay.
Hang on. I want to be very clear.
Sure.
It means that it does. So when I say where do rights come from, you say rights are objective. That means they exist somewhere outside of minds. So can you tell me where?
No, I'm not saying that objectivity needs to exist physically. I think that things can be objective without existing physically. But why don't you give an opinion on your actual belief?
Because right now I'm just trying to figure out what the terms are for rights themselves so we don't equivocate.
Do you not know what rights are?
I don't know what you think they are. What are they?
I just told you.
Well, you just told me that they're objective, but then you don't give me any grounding for them.
Certain rights are objective.
Okay,
yes.
where did they...
They are objective and grounded in human morality, which can be based on a God, as you do, or which can be based on our conception of natural law.
Does human morality require a mind?
Sure, Andrew.
Well, then it can't be objective.
Again, it's funny to me because if this was done and vice versa when it came to him about God, he would have, so like for example, he's arguing with her on where she bases her concepts of morality, right? So how can, okay, so you base your concept of morality on God. Where did God come from? How did God come into existence? How do you know which God it is? Like, how are you so sure that the God that you specifically believe in is the exact God? If there is some type of creator outside of all this, she could fire back the same kind of questions. This is a very philosophical conversation. That's all a deflection away from the point that he made about force doctrine, because he knows damn well, just like I do, the concept of force doctrine is completely fucking dumb, and if placed in society in any way, shape, or form, it would destroy a society. And the best example he could give of that is North Korea. I'll give you a better one. Before the Arab Spring happened in the Middle East, what did all those people do? They revolted against force doctrine. It was a form of force doctrine in the region. The dictators demanded everybody to be the way they were. And once they got Mark Zuckerberg put Facebook up and people were able to see what Americans and Western society had in general, they revolted against those dictators. And that's why in North Korea you're not allowed to have internet. I'll say it again for the mountains. So like forced doctrine, he cannot sit here and argue a forced doctrine against somebody who's as educated as Naima is. Naima is very educated. And he has to talk about all this bullshit ass philosophical shit. But it's good though watching it though, because like you learn deflection. So if you want to learn debate deflection, watch Andrew. And he think he eating too, that's the funny thing.
Yes, it can, because objective things can be immaterial. You don't know what objective means. You're using one definition you found. Can you repeat the definition that you...
There is a sub-definition too, not dependent on the mind for existence. I'll repeat hers though.
Will you stop
of a
deep-throating
person...
the mic? Andrew, stop doing this to your
I hear you coping so bad. You're so dumb. I can't believe you didn't fuck this so bad. Oh, go ahead.
He thinks
Of a
he's eating.
person or their judgment, not influenced by personal feelings or opinions in considering and representing facts. Also, Andrew, did you want me to look up something or...
I just want to know if rights are objective and they don't depend on minds, can you please tell me where I can find them?
Andrew, how could you there are things that exist that are not physical.
I'm not talking about whatever you think exists. It's not physical.
There is no limited number of rights.
I just want to know about rights right now. Just rights.
It's immaterial. Do you understand that? It's a concept. Do you know what a concept is?
Do concepts require minds?
Sure, Andrew. Then rights exist in your mind.
Then where's it? So then they're not objective.
But something can exist in your mind and still be
are we talking about something or are we talking about rights?
So do you not think that people have an objective right to life?
Listen.
Like, what are you arguing?
Right now, I'm just trying to get to...
One at a time, please. One at a time.
Go ahead.
You're arguing on a definition because you don't want to actually have to defend your opinion.
Facts. That's exactly what he's doing.
In a million years, be required to defend rights if you can't even fucking tell me what they are?
I just did.
Yeah, but I just pointed out all the incoherency with what you just said. It's totally incoherent. It's completely incoherent.
Rights are the immaterial concept that humans deserve certain, I wouldn't say benefits, but I guess like, actually, what is a good word for that? Not benefits.
Entitlements?
Yes, I'll take entitlements. I like that one.
Got it. And they're they're subjective. They're not objective.
So do you not believe that anyone has any...
It's not, I'm asking you to
I want you to define a belief. Make a statement.
That's great. Right now, we're just trying to figure out what rights are. Are they subjective or not?
I think that certain rights are not subjective.
Okay, can you demonstrate the rights that are not subjective?
I think that rights can be infringed upon, but
can you tell me the rights that aren't subjective?
The right to fucking live, you fucking ass. Like, I don't know, like, she just said it like 5 times. She said it like 5 times, the right to live. I want him to object. I want him to argue her point on the right to live. That's where I want him to go. I want to see if he'll do it. But I know that it's just going to keep, like, all debating him is nothing but deflection. It's everything about him. I don't know, man. If you stand on, this is what I appreciate about the right or the left, right? I do appreciate this part. If you're on the right and you stand on the principles from the right and you'll debate those principles even if you sound stupid, I guess I'm cool with that to some degree, right? Where it's like in this type of conversation where he knows arguing forced doctrine is going to make him look completely stupid based on what Naima has forced him into with the concept of forced doctrine. You're saying women don't deserve rights to some degree. You're saying that certain people don't deserve to vote. You're saying those kind of things. And then you compare it to North Korea. Like, oh my God, she has them in so many angles. But he has to deflect from all those angles. And he's going to keep doing this until he's going to keep doing this. Because if she gets him to stick to the point of forced doctrine, it's over, bro. He has to defend his view.
That the right to life is not subjective.
Okay, so
I've just said it like 8 times.
So the right, this right which exists for life, that doesn't require human minds?
Well, everything requires human minds.
Then it can't be objective.
Then everything is subjective.
Wait a second. You're so right. So from your view, everything that's a right would be subjective?
I think that everything that exists would be subjective at that point.
Okay.
Anything that comes from our minds and doesn't exist in the natural world would be subjective.
Okay, so then rights are subjective, meaning it's just concepts.
But God damn it, Andrew, then like go back to the concept of the tree. Like the tree is subjective. It's subjective to call it a fucking tree. Like oh my God, this dude. I would get annoyed debating this dude, man. I would get annoyed. I don't think I could do it. I'd be so bored debating him. I'd be bored. We'd be going this. I would tell him that. I literally hope I have some food there so I could be eating grapes or some shit. Like, oh, these grapes are bomb. Like, start talking about the grapes or start talking about apple or some shit. Just showing him how bored I am with where he's going with this. Because, damn, dude, that would mean, dude. Okay, let's just keep going. Maybe I'm wrong.
That we make up.
I don't think that rights are concepts that we make up.
Oh, Naima, you just fucked yourself on that one. Okay, she low-key just fucked herself on that one, I ain't gonna lie. She should have just let this moron just keep going in circles with what he was saying. Lil Wayne looking uglier. Lil Wayne.
I'm sorry. I just don't. I mean, maybe you don't believe humans have rights, but I do.
Okay, then we'll flesh it out again.
So do you think that
if
humans
it's
have
the case that rights...
Oh, God, Andrew. Do you think that humans have
listen,
rights?
do you understand that what you're saying here is so fucking incoherent? It's so incoherent I can't even have the conversation.
Andrew, do you have your own definition of rights? Okay. Why don't you give it?
First, you can't say to me, I'm giving you some incoherent gobbledygook.
It's not incoherent.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to demonstrate how it is.
Oh my God.
So we start with this: objective versus subjective. You agree with me that objective, right, means does not require mind. Hang on, does not require minds. Subjective means does require minds. You continue, and then you got done telling me, hey man, everything is subjective and these concepts are subjective by that metric. Okay, great. But you still believe that there's rights which are objective, like the right to life, but they can't tell me how it's objective.
I think that the right to life...
which means that we're now in either a performative contradiction, or you're just giving me incoherent babble.
All right, Andrew. I believe that the right to life is objectively moral. How about that? Does that make more sense to you? And since you want me to define rights so bad, let me just take the Merriam-Webster definition so we can move on and actually have a conversation about opinions. Rights are legal, social, or ethical principles of freedom and entitlement.
Okay.
Will you take that?
Are those subjective or objective, though?
The definition of rights is our agreed upon definition.
No. What's in the definition of rights, is that objective or subjective?
Well, they come from the mind. So based on your description, I would say subjective.
Okay.
Now,
hang on.
No. I'm not done speaking, Andrew. You've had a long time to speak, and I would like to ask you a question.
You can ask whatever.
Do you believe that there are any inherent legal, social, or ethical principles of freedom or entitlement that all humans deserve?
Not objectively. Now,
you don't think that there's anything that all humans deserve
not
on a moral basis? Do you think it would be immoral?
Not objectively.
So you think it's completely moral?
Not objectively.
To infringe on anyone's rights?
No, I'm just saying that objectively.
No, but I'm not asking about whether or not it's objective or subjective. I'm asking about your opinion,
But you don't understand that
Do you believe that there are any rights that everyone has that are morally unacceptable to infringe upon?
Not objectively.
I don't care about objectivity. I care about your fucking opinion. Give me an opinion. We're in the subjective. Do you have a single opinion?
Now I'm going to defend him. He is giving his opinion. If he's saying not objectively, that means he believes that all rights can be infringed upon no matter what. That's what he believes. That's a fucked up thing, but that's what he believes. All rights can be infringed upon no matter what. All goes with these fucking conservatives sometimes. And that's what sometimes really bothers me about a lot of them. It's like, okay, everything can go. So, in his worldview, he is a fucking Christian. But based on what he just fucking said, he couldn't say who's right between Mother Teresa or Hitler. He is in the same fucking boat as her. To believe that everything can be infringed upon. Everything. Like, that's fucking crazy, dude. Oh my God, bro. He's such a dumbass. Like, it's weird to say this. It's like he learned a bunch of words and he's a smart dumbass. He's a smart dumbass. Like, he just needs somebody to hold him in these places of what he's saying. Like, oh man.
Okay. So I just want to make sure that we can...
You're dancing around it. You're obfuscating. Yes, you are, because you don't want to have to give an opinion. I'm literally making sure we don't obfuscate. That I can argue against.
I'm literally making sure we don't obfuscate.
You asked me to define rights, I did. I accepted it.
But the thing is...
Now, what is your opinion?
Hang on. I just want to clarify to make sure that we get this right. So you don't believe that there are any objective rights, right?
I believe that the right to life is an objective right, but we can disagree on it if you want to.
Then we're back to incoherent world again.
No, we're not, Andrew.
Yes,
you
we
just don't. Andrew, will you answer the question? I've answered
I can't. I don't even know what you mean by rights.
Yes, Andrew. I just defined rights.
No, listen.
Are you not listening to me?
You can't give me...
He's not listening to me. Did you not understand what I said? Do you want me to repeat it?
Yeah, repeat it.
Okay. So rights are legal, social, or ethical principles of freedom or entitlement. Do you understand what that means?
And are those subjective?
Oh my God, what is up with you and subjectivity versus
The reason,
objectivity?
the only way you can
I'm
win.
just trying to get a coherent
Okay,
definition.
so let's say that they are subjective for the sake of moving this conversation along.
Okay, so
all
it's-
rights are subjective. What rights?
So is the right to life subjective?
I'm not asking whether or not it's
I'm
subjective.
asking so I can get a fucking coherent answer.
I'm not asking whether or not it's subjective. I'm asking whether or not you think
I'm
humans
asking
deserve
you.
it and have it.
Listen, right
Do you
now.
think that humans deserve a right to life?
Calm down. All we're doing right now
Calm
is
down.
I'm just trying to make sure that you and I have a definition of rights.
And you're taking me like an hour to understand this definition. Can we move on?
Because you don't
Give an
understand how bad
opinion.
you don't understand how bad this is.
You're
It's
so afraid to make an
incoherent.
opinion. What's wrong with you, man? Just say something. You do this all day.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it until we get to some kind of coherent,
Okay.
some kind of coherent, non-contradictory definition of rights.
You are
Yes.
so.
She just gave her definition.
Time to ask.
You just don't want to accept it because if you move forward, she might have a better debate with you. Oh, this is so frustrating. Anyways, y'all, I'm enough. I've had enough. I had enough. I'm out. Peace.